Welcome back to Car Future Wheelz. The 2025 Chevrolet Malibu arrives as a confident continuation of Chevy's midsize sedan legacy, bringing a subtle evolution to a nameplate that has been part of American roads for decades. With a mix of understated refinement and practical appeal, the Malibu manages to hold its own in a market that's increasingly dominated by crossovers and SUVs. In today's deep dive, we explore the 2025 Malibu in detail, starting from its redesigned exterior, moving through the cabin, getting under the hood for performance specs, talking prices, and ultimately deciding whether this latest Malibu is still a worthy pick in 2025. When you first approach the 2025 Malibu, it's clear Chevrolet has opted for a cleaner, more mature design language. Up front, the fascia now features a slightly more sculpted grille that feels wider and lower than before. It's flanked by sharper, slimmer LED headlights that seem to stretch into the fenders, giving the car a more focused and athletic expression. A new lighting signature, more modern and expressive, is a subtle nod toward Chevy's efforts to bring a cohesive family look across their lineup. The front bumper is now more integrated with the lower air intakes, improving aerodynamic efficiency and reducing drag. Though it doesn't scream performance, the design has more confidence now, a look that's refined rather than flashy. Moving to the side profile, the Malibu still retains its long, sweeping silhouette, but with more pronounced character lines along the doors and fenders. The shoulder line runs cleanly from the front fender to the tail, making the car appear lower and longer than before. Depending on the trim level, you'll find either 17-inch alloys or sportier 19-inch wheels with machined finishes and black inserts. The window surrounds now offer a blacked-out treatment in the RS trim, while chrome detailing is still reserved for the more upscale LT and Premier variants. The door handles are body-colored across most trims, though top-tier versions add a metallic finish. Chevy has also subtly flared the rear haunches, giving the Malibu a more planted stance on the road, one that hints at stability and balance without pushing into sports sedan territory. From the back, the 2025 Malibu gets a more cohesive rear end, anchored by refreshed LED taillights that echo the design language up front. The light clusters are now narrower and sport a more angular look, with updated signature lighting that illuminates in a cascading sequence. The trunk lid includes a new integrated lip spoiler, standard on sportier trims, and it contributes to a more dynamic rear presentation. Dual exhaust tips are available on the RS and Premier trims, finished in chrome and integrated seamlessly into the lower bumper valance. There's also a new rear diffuser design that adds a touch of sophistication and helps reduce air turbulence behind the vehicle. Step inside. The 2025 Malibu showcases a cabin that feels more polished than in years past. While the overall layout remains familiar, Chevy has elevated the interior materials and updated the technology suite to meet modern expectations. The dashboard now features soft touch materials with contrast stitching, especially in the upper trims, and you'll find more padded surfaces throughout the cabin. The RS variant features black cloth with red contrast stitching and sporty accents, while the LT and Premier trims add perforated leather with heating and ventilation functions. At the center of the dash is a new 11-inch touchscreen infotainment system, replacing the previous 8-inch setup. It's sharper, faster, and now runs GM's updated infotainment software, which includes wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard across all trims. The interface is more intuitive, with customizable widgets, smoother transitions, and over-the-air update capabilities. Beneath the screen, tactile controls remain for volume and climate, avoiding the frustration of full touch-based systems. A wireless charging pad is now standard from the LT trim upward, and there are dual USB-C ports front and rear to keep all devices powered on the go. Driver comfort has been improved with new seat cushioning and extended lumbar support. The driver's seat is now available with memory settings and 8-way power adjustments, depending on trim. Rear seat passengers also benefit from slightly increased legroom, thanks to a redesigned front seat back that scoops out a bit more space. While the Malibu isn't the largest in its class, its cabin space feels adequate for most families or commuters. Trunk space remains solid at just over 15.7 cubic feet, with split folding rear seats for longer items. Under the hood, performance-wise, the Malibu continues with a familiar and efficient setup. Under the hood, you'll find a 1.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, producing 163 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a continuously variable transmission, which has been retuned this year for smoother throttle response and better low-speed behavior. While this powertrain won't win any races, It delivers respectable acceleration and does a great job balancing efficiency and comfort. For drivers who crave more performance, the Premier trim offers a 2.0-liter turbocharged engine with 250 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, paired with a traditional 9-speed automatic. This setup brings the Malibu closer to the sportier end of the midsize segment and offers stronger highway passing power and smoother gear transitions. On the road, the 2025 Malibu remains composed and comfortable. Steering feedback is on the lighter side, but it's accurate, and the suspension tuning does a good job of absorbing road imperfections without feeling too soft. Noise insulation has also been improved this year, with better door seals and acoustic glass now standard on most trims. The result is a quieter, more premium ride than expected in this price segment. Chevy's StabiliTrak electronic stability control system and a refined anti-lock braking setup provide added confidence in bad weather or emergency situations. Safety has also seen a boost. The standard Chevy Safety Assist suite includes forward collision alert, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, lane departure warning, and front pedestrian braking. Adaptive cruise control is available on higher trims, along with a new rear cross-traffic alert system and HD surround vision camera for easier parking in tight city spots. As for fuel economy, the base 1.5-liter engine delivers around 30 miles per gallon in the city and up to 36 on the highway, while the more powerful 2.0-liter variant comes in at 22 city and 33 highway. Is still competitive for the segment, especially considering the added power. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2025 Chevrolet Malibu starts at around $26,000 for the base LS model. Step up to the RS and you're looking at about $27,500, which adds some sporty visual enhancements and upgraded interior touches. The LT trim sits around $29,000 and brings more tech, better materials, and heated features. If you're after the full suite of luxury and performance, the Premier trim tops out around $34,000, which includes the 2.0-liter engine, advanced driver aids, and premium materials. For a midsize sedan with these features, the Malibu offers solid value, especially for buyers who prioritize comfort and style over outright performance or cargo space. So, what's the verdict on the 2025 Chevrolet Malibu? It's not revolutionary, but it doesn't have to be. What Chevy has done is refine a tried-and-true formula with just enough upgrades to keep the Malibu relevant in a changing market. It's comfortable, efficient, and subtly stylish. It may not attract as much attention as a crossover or an EV, but for someone looking for a dependable, well-equipped midsize sedan that offers a smooth daily drive, the Malibu still makes a compelling case. If you're shopping for a no-nonsense commuter with modern tech, updated styling, and a spacious interior, the Malibu deserves a test drive. It's a classic in many ways, but one that's been thoughtfully brought into the modern era. Let us know in the comments what you think of the 2025 Malibu. Would you still consider a midsize sedan in today's SUV-heavy market? Thanks for watching Car Future Wheels. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this review, and subscribe if you want more deep dives into the latest models hitting the road. Until next time, drive safe, and we'll see you in the next video.